I hope you fall in love with being alive. Not just the big milestones and achievements and success, but even the small moments that we just take for granted or don't think about too much, like waking up and the sunlight hitting our face, or the laughs with our coworkers, with our friends, with our family, the moments where we just feel comfortable. We found a new show, a new movie to watch. We found, a new restaurant. Those small joys that, after a day or two, maybe even a week, they disappear from our mind. We don't really think about it again because there's always something new, a new experience. But falling in love with everything and finding the joy and appreciation with things and being grateful and being thankful, even in the messy seasons, even in the dark seasons where things are falling apart, where you don't know how you're gonna, pay your bills, you don't know how you're gonna, why it's even worth wearing a smile. All these things, fall in love with that aspect of life still, because like I said, it shows that you're grateful. It shows that you're thankful. It shows that you're appreciative. And when you have those things, the things in your life will be multiplied. Your finances will be multiplied. Your health will be multiplied. Your love will be multiplied. Your spiritual walk will be multiplied, because you're showing that you are humble, happy with even the little things, and you'll be blessed with more. But so many people aren't in love with being alive anymore. They're just on autopilot, or they're a walking dead. They're alive, they're breathing, but they're dead on the inside. They have no energy, they have no joy, they have no purpose other than doing the same old every day. They're 10 feet forward, 10 feet back. They go to work their 8 hours, go home, they eat dinner, maybe watch a show or two or watch TikTok and go to bed. They're not doing anything that's truly making them alive. They're distracting themselves with pleasure. They're disconnected with family, disconnected with friends. Everything's virtual now. That's all of us. We're all struggling with that. It's like Wi-Fi connected us to the world, but disconnected us from those closest to us. And it's a shame. But when you move with love and appreciation, everything you touch will turn to gold. Everything around you will have that energy. Your energy dictates the energy around you. Other people have no choice but they mirror you. If you're energetic, you have a nice smile, you have energy to you, they're gonna have it. And I don't mean like you're being an extrovert and you're not necessarily an extrovert. I'm just saying you're alive, you have energy when you walk in the room. People feel your presence. You're not just somebody walking down with your head down, looking like you just lost a battle. You're not walking around like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. You actually have something to you. You have joy. And people will feel that. People will sense that. And it's like a rising tide rises all ships, because then they match your energy, so that now you get even more energy because you're talking to somebody that has life in them. You're not just talking to somebody that's just like bringing you down. And you're like, man, this person sucks talking to. They have no sense of humor. They have no energy. They have nothing. So it benefits everybody. It benefits the world. But so many people think about everything that's going wrong in their lives and how everything sucks and how their life sucks, and they fall out of love with life and being alive, and they become that walking dead that I mentioned, where they're just lifeless. They're breathing, but they're not really living. They're just existing. And I wanted a life where I'm living and I'm having fun doing it, and even in the bad days I can find something to laugh at, or I know that a bad day today will be a good story 5, 10, 15 years from now when I'm telling it to my kids, or I'm telling it to my grandkids one day in the future. And it's going to spark them. It's going to give them hope and them a perspective that they don't have, because that's where wisdom comes from. So listen to your elders, listen to your parents, grandparents, their stories, their hardships. And during the time, if you ask them, were you laughing and having fun, when you were experiencing that, they'll say no. But when they look back at it 20 years ago, they can laugh at it, because they lived, they survived. And life's not just meant to be survived. Like, we're not just meant to come here and survive. We're meant here to do good things and thrive and have fun doing it. And that's what a life well lived is. So I hope you fall in love with being alive again, and I hope you go get that life that was well lived and have stories, good and bad, funny, for your future legacy, your kids, your grandkids, great-grandkids, etc. So this was Consistency Day 285. Hope you got something from this message, and if you did, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.